And there's another clue hidden within the 10 Commandments that is going to blow your mind. You ready for this? Watch this. So now on Mount Sinai, God gives Moses the 10 Commandments. Hidden in the 4th commandment is a clue, potentially, that most of us have overlooked. The 4th commandment reads, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." Okay, the Sabbath day, a day of rest. What was the first Sabbath day recorded in the Bible? Genesis 2:2-3. On the 7th day, God finished his work that he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work that he had done. So God blessed the 7th day and made it holy. So this was the 7th day, meaning obviously there were 6 days preceding it. So these 7 days of the creation week could be a small blueprint of a broader truth hidden in the scriptures. There's a principle that states that a day is as 1,000 years. God could have created the whole universe instantaneously, but he didn't. He chose to create certain things on certain days, and there's a reason for that. In order to understand this 7-day pattern, we first have to lay down the foundation of the principle of a day being like 1,000 years in the sight of God. This principle teaches that a literal day can prophetically represent a future 1,000-year period. So one day can represent 1,000 years of human history. And this isn't a new concept. 2 Peter 3:8 says, "But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day." Psalm 93:4 says, "You turn people back to dust, saying, 'Return to dust, you mortals. 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by." So this psalm is attributed to Moses, and it's interesting that Moses is credited with writing Genesis, since it was Moses who described death as a returning to dust in Genesis 3:19. "For dust you are, and to dust you will return.